morning! It is my first full day in Vang Vieng today. The weather is still a little bit crappy, but it is my only full day here, so we're just gonna have to get into it and be okay with getting wet. So last night went really well. I made a couple of friends. I've organized with one of them to go do some hikes today and go swimming in the Blue Lagoon. And then I might have paramotoring this afternoon. It'll just depend on weather and if they have availability. If not, I'm going to try in the morning before I leave. So wish me luck.
From my window, I could see some people hot air ballooning, and before I'd actually even seen some people paramotoring, which was really cool. Breakfast was included in my stay. I ordered some banana pancakes. The kitchen looked out into the pool area. Once I was ready, me and my friend grabbed a taxi to head to our first stop, Nam Xay viewpoint. When we got there, I had to quickly duck across the road to that little store and grab a bottle of water because I realized in the car I'd actually forgotten one. There were a bunch of girls at the bottom who were starting at the same time as us. One of them only brought slides on her trip, so decided she was going to do the hike barefoot, which was absolutely crazy. This hike was honestly one of the hardest I have ever done. It was so slippery because of all the rain. The terrain was really uneven, and being so short, there were some sections I really struggled to get up, so I was glad I was with other people. We got to this little hut partway through. We thought we might have been close to the top, but we were very wrong. Once we were at the top, it was absolutely so worth it. The views were unreal. I did get absolutely covered in mud though, which was not the best. There was even a motorbike at the top, which made for a great photo op. We headed around the other side to check out the view and realized there was a second motorbike, so of course we had to get more pics. It was then time to make the perilous journey back down. It was actually so scary. Once we made it down safely, we headed over to the Blue Lagoon to cool off. We went to number 3, but I believe there is about 5 of them. There's so many to choose from, but I had heard that 2 and 3 were better. They had like a rope swing and a zip line, which you just saw, and the views were so beautiful just between the mountains. It was just stunning. It was finally my turn and I absolutely humiliated myself. What even was this? I was so embarrassed. It was so hard to hold on to. I slipped off straight away. They even had these ongoing renovations. It was so funny. This one was really fun. I found it easier to hold on than the rope swing. I promise I did redeem myself afterwards, but of course, naturally, I have no proof. We then headed back to the hotel as it's starting to rain.
I've just gotten back from the hike in the Blue Lagoon. The tuk-tuk ride was like actually kind of quite long. But I realized like a minute after we got dropped off, I left my shoes in the back, my runners. Oh, I'm so upset. They were my good pair too, which like, why did I even bring my good pair traveling? Like I should have brought an older pair. I don't know what I was thinking there. And I have a lot more hiking plans, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I might just have to wear my other enclosed shoes, but like, because we just like asked him to take us, like I don't even have a contact to be like message him, and I don't even know like when he'll notice that they're there. Like he might not know that they're mine to like drop them back off. So I think they're gone. I'm very sad. They're like relatively new as well. Anyway, oh well, that sucks. I'm gonna have a shower, freshen up, and then go grab some lunch.
We went for a walk down the main street to find some lunch. We had heard about these apparently incredible Big Mama sandwiches, so we thought we'd give one a try. When I tell you, this was the best roll I have ever had. It was so good.
I'm just out the front of my accommodation waiting to be picked up to go paramotoring. It has started to sprinkle a little bit, so I'm a bit nervous it might be cancelled. So fingers crossed. So I've been picked up. I'm just in the tuk-tuk. We've stopped to pick some more people up, but they're not here yet, so we're still waiting, and the weather looks like it's getting worse, so I'm like really stressed that these people aren't ready, because I'm like, we need to get there and get in the sky.
These people do not mess around. When I got there was like 5 people getting me to sign 3 different forms. They promptly walked me over, told me to get in, showed me where to hold. The engine started and we took off. There was no time for a safety briefing. But don't worry, Mum and Dad, I googled it beforehand. Paramotoring is the world's safest form of motored flight. And my driver had his Crocs in sports mode, so I was super safe. Was seriously the most unreal thing I've ever done. It was incredible.
The paramotoring was amazing. It was so much fun. I was a little nervous at first because it all happened so quickly and like there wasn't really a safety briefing, so I was like, what do I do if something goes wrong? But I was more nervous about the landing, if anything, and the landing was so smooth that honestly felt like the safest part. Like, I mean, you can kind of see in the video, like it didn't bounce, like nothing. It was smooth sailing. It was so good. I will say though, up in the air, when the wind picked up, it did get a bit rocky and that made me a bit nervy. But other than that, it was so much fun. And yeah, it was one of the coolest things I've ever done. I can't recommend it enough. I'm heading out to grab a drink with a friend, and then we're hitting up karaoke and maybe an underground jungle party.
We ordered a bottle of wine and this charcuterie board to share. It was honestly so nice. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you come back to see what I get up to tomorrow.